Salutations to all, and thank you for visiting my 90-day Fiance channel. I hope everyone is having a great day ahead of them. To begin, kindly click the subscribe button. Kindly give this video a thumbs up in the hopes.
Big Ed appears to be afraid of being in a relationship. He's probably using Liz Woods as leverage to continue appearing in other 90-Day Fiancé spin-offs. There had always been indications that Big Ed Brown, the 90-Day Fiancé franchise owner, would give up on Liz Woods. When the San Diego guy joined 90 Day, the single life for Season 1, he was excited about discovering true love. He knew Liz would be a fantastic partner while they were dating. Regretfully, Ed's expectations were not met. He made every effort to establish a solid connection, but he and Liz eventually called it quits. Ed made a comeback to the show a year later. Despite dating several other women, he ended up getting back together with Liz due to their intense chemistry. A major issue in Ed and Liz's relationship arose from their 28-year age difference. In 2022, Ed lost faith in Liz because he was jealous of her. Liz was having emotional problems at the same time, making it difficult for her to get along with Ed's family. The pair relocated to Arkansas in 2023 after leaving San Diego. They looked for rehabilitation in 90 Day, the last resort, and planned their wedding. Regretfully, things didn't go according to plan once more. Ed decided to call off the wedding since the couple would not stop fighting over the tiniest things. Over the past 3 years, Ed's actions have hinted to his inevitable separation from Liz. Their relationship was unstable as a result of his lack of concern for her. The regularity of their breakups was one of the main causes of the instability. Ed and Liz broke up more than a dozen times in a 3-year period, which is indicative of how turbulent their relationship was. Ed had broken up with her about 15 times, starting with their first breakup in their first season and ending when he called off the wedding. Given his narcissistic attitude towards the partnership, it appears that Ed used psychological manipulation to control Liz. He made her feel bad by accusing her of being a mistake maker. Ed never really changed or became a better person for Liz. Rather, he made a concerted effort to get her to change for him, and it was successful. Liz was psychologically affected by the breakups, which could be why she was unable to leave their TLC fame. During their 3 years together, Ed let Liz down. He asked her to meet improbable standards in order to satisfy him. Ed wanted Liz to lose significantly more weight in 2022. He asked her to look like a stereotypical model when she was already extremely gorgeous and fit, which made her feel embarrassed about her figure. Ed made a horrible mistake by doing that because Liz loved him despite all of his imperfections. Ed appeared to be intentionally attempting to postpone his marriage to Liz based on his behavior throughout the years. Most 90-Day Fiancé couples begin dating with the intention of getting married. Ed never actually wanted to expedite the marriage process. Instead, he dated Liz out of self-serving needs. Ed and Liz ought to have gotten married 2 years ago, ideally, but Ed never seemed very enthusiastic about his union. He put off making amends with Liz. Then, intending to relocate to Arkansas, he moved the engagement date forward and put off the wedding. During their brief relationship, Liz gave Ed a lot of her, but Ed seldom returned the favor, taking advantage of her politeness. Liz received a significant employment offer in 2022 when the proprietor of her restaurant asked her to become a partner. It was a significant promotion and a financially advantageous move. Sadly, Ed wasn't in favor of the plan. He thought Liz was being selfish by even considering it. He stated, "One day she's like, 'We're moving,' and the next day, 'Oh no, I got offered a partnership.'" In the end, Ed was successful when Liz decided to relocate to Arkansas. She settled with him, giving up the chance to get a work. In addition to her work, Liz gave up her life in San Diego to further her education. She packed up everything she had established in San Diego and moved to his hometown. Ed wounded Liz when he left after a small argument. Ed used Liz for more than 3 years, as evidenced by his behaviors. He entered a relationship, however, it took him some time to start a family. Rather, he postponed the inevitable until he was no longer able to. Thanks to Liz, Ed also got to appear in a number of spin-offs. The producers didn't mind recasting him because his unhealthy relationship with her made for great reality TV. Ed appeared on 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, following his appearance on 90 Day, The Single Life. He also joined 90 Day, The Last Resort, the newest spin-off. Liz is equally to blame for their split, even if Ed is genuinely to blame. The mother of one is a brilliant single woman in her mid-30s. She dated Ed despite being aware of his personality. For years, Liz did not take any action against Ed when he used her. In spite of the abuse, she stayed with him. There have been rumors that Liz was also dependent on the notoriety and focus of reality TV. Prior to 2020, nobody knew who she was. But thanks to her friendship with Ed and her participation in several 90 Day Fiancé spin-offs, she was able to gain around 300,000 followers on social media.